Broadcasting to Stoke-on-Trent and the world. This is Six Towns Radio.
With me now is what you call a proper Stoke City legend, synonymous with the phrase long throw, unfortunately. It's Rory Delap here at Six Towns Radio Awards night. Rory, last time we spoke, like I say, it was about October, November, and you had a little hamstring injury, and you were telling me that, you know, if that doesn't clear up, that this season would be your last, and then about a month or so later, you called it a day. But was it that injury that sort of forced you into retirement?
Yeah, I first picked it up when I went on loan to Barnsley last season, and it sort of reoccurred 2 or 3 times then, and I thought about packing in the summer, to be honest, but still felt, you know, I could do something in the game, and went to Burton. I'd known Gary Rowett from playing with them at Derby. Played the first sort of 8-9 games, and then unfortunately the hamstring reoccurred again. Sort of give it a go again about 6 weeks later, and went again. Thought, alright, I'll give it one more go, give it a proper rest, and did everything correctly, and unfortunately in the reserve game to come back, I lasted an hour, and then you know, had a grade 2 tear in it again, which would have been 8 weeks again from the start of December, that was, and I didn't think it was sort of fair on myself or the club to carry on playing.
Yeah, I was going to say, because it came in the middle of the season, so you always assume with that it's an injury, it's going to take a while to clear up. Was it obviously quite a difficult decision to say goodbye to football, but you're still staying in football, I'm assuming?
Yeah, it wasn't that difficult in the end. I'd grown frustrated at Barnsley, and as I say, you know, I contemplated it in the summer, but spoke to a few people and they said, look, you can still do a job. You know, you might regret it, but I think even that, just those sort of 7 or 8 games that I played at the start of the season, I thought I might give it another couple of years, but it's kind of a good thing to happen, for it to be taken away, rather than, you know, you finish the season, played every game, and then decide, because there'll always be that thought where, you know, you probably could have carried on, but hopefully stay in the game. I'm doing my coaching badges at the moment. I've only got my assessment left to do, my B, so hopefully get that in March, and then sort of see what happens from there.
Yeah, I was going to say, how are you occupying yourself? Is the wife getting sick of you around the house all the time? Or?
Well, she's out working, so don't see too much of each other, but you know, it's doing the jobs around the house and things, which I had enough of after about a week, to be honest. But I've got into chainsawing, funnily enough. Had a few trees and neighbours' trees come down, so I'm enjoying a bit of that. But no, to be honest, I'm getting itchy feet, and as I say, once I get that coaching badge, I can actively look for a job then.
So how are you spending your Saturdays now? Are you sat on the sofa watching Soccer Saturday, or are you out watching games? Or
I've been to a few games, and then the others, as you do, you know, it's been quite nice, to be honest, watching Soccer Saturday, you know, and you still get the nerves, and you're all obviously Stoke, and you know, Burton are doing well this year. They've got a chance of going up, and sort of the last 10 minutes of the games, you got that feeling back. You know, it's not similar to when you were playing, but it's that same feeling and nerves that you're desperate for one of the teams to score.
So we're going to be looking out for Delap's tree stations though soon.
You never know. Watch your space.
And finally, obviously, it's a radio station, so what I want to know is some music questions. I want to know your favourite artist, your favourite album of all time, and your favourite song at the moment.
I'll go for Oasis, What's the Story album, and song at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, you got me now. I like the new Arctic Monkeys single. Sort of, it sounds a bit oldie, but I don't know the name of it, to be honest. But I'm more into, I've got my iPod that hasn't been touched and anything added to it for about 10 years now, so it's mainly Oasis on there, but I'll go for the Arctic Monkeys.
And also, finally, you're on Twitter as well now. That is definitely you, yeah?
I've taken the plunge, yeah. I've been doing a little bit of TV and radio work, and they suggested it'd be good to give it a go, and I've always been against it. Well, not against it, but
it's technology.
Never seen the point of it really, and still persuading myself. But I'll give it a go and see what happens.